Hi, Steph. I'm at the Home Depot, and it looks like they just got a shipment in of trees. Fall's a great time to be planting trees and shrubs. And they have this Pinky Winky Standard Panicle Hydrangea for $64.98. Great price. I mean, $65. I'm not in the market for it, but that is a great deal, and it has its fall color on it, and they look very healthy. So if you're in the market, check your Home Depot. Also at the Home Depot, there's this looks like a 2-gallon Weebit Giddy. The specs on this are 2 by 2.5 wide, tall and wide. Microphylla. They don't look great. And they are $16.88 at this store. So they also do have, this is a little lime. Again, it looks rough now. Look, next year it'll look really good. But I would cut a lot of this back and let it reflush. Kind of just want it to focus on roots. This is a very large one. This is a little lime as well. $16.88, but this has great branching. And one thing to check, so you have some growth point right here. What you want to do is just take your fingernail and score it, and you want to see if there's green under the bark. If this is green, it's alive. So this is good. I'm not really in the market for a $17 shrub that's basically bloomed out and looking like sticks right now. So if I was, I would be picking this up. So what else they have here? It's all little limes. Yep, it's a little lime. They have Weebit Giddy, and I think they have a Weebit Grumpy too on sale. You can find that and give you the specs on that. Thought I just saw it. Weebit Giddy, Weebit Giddy, Weebit Giddy. Yeah, so there's a, what's going on? They have a Holy Grail, but that's not on clearance. Again, as you can see, like, you can also see the amount of new growth that happened. And this is in a pot. So you see, this is where they cut it, pruned it last in the, probably in the early spring. And all this is new growth. So that's gotta be maybe over 3 feet of new growth on that. So that's pretty awesome. So another thing at the Home Depot, these are $11.88 on sale. The Rose Mallow Hardy Hibiscus, it's Dark Mystery. This is kind of like the one I have. Dark foliage with a pink, light pink flower with a dark pink to reddish throat. They are, this one gets quite large at 5 feet tall, it's 5.5 feet tall to 4 to 5 feet wide. Zoning is -30, super hardy plant. These, I'm starting to love and appreciate in the garden because they're perennial, so you cut them back. They do take a long time to get going, but they do grow back fast from the ground. And I love a hardy hibiscus that has interesting foliage, because you just really get a lot of the foliage until, early August, and then these blooms open up, and it is just a beautiful show when really all you have, like right now, a lot of my perennials are tired, so it's really just these that in my hydrangeas that are carrying the entire garden right now. But anyway, so these are a great price at, $12 for a perennial that will get the size of a shrub, like of a good size shrub too. So something to consider, definitely, because of the foliage, in my opinion. The blooms are pretty. It does, there's not any deadheading. The flowers just fall off, but you do get a great show this time of year. So yeah, check your Home Depot on that. And there's a couple other things I want to show you. So there's this Agastache, this little Mexican mint. Let's see the specs on this. 15 to 18 inches tall to 1.5 to 2 feet wide. Sorry for all the background noise. And this one does get This is also $11.88, but there's 2 plants inside. There's actually a few like small plants, but I would plant it all together. They do get big. They smell amazing, and pollinators love them. And this is -20, so I want to say that's a zone 5, maybe? I don't know, fact checking on that. But another great late summer perennial. There's sedums. I have so much of this in my garden, so I really only get these if they're an interesting color, because a lot of this, the autumn joy, I have so much of that to spread around. It's a great easy plant that looks great pretty much all year round. There are some things that look a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. So this is on sale for $14.99. There are 3 cone flowers in this pot, but they're kind of bloomed out. And I've just found, I just haven't had the best luck with cone flowers overall. But I know some people love them. I love them, I want to love them, but they're just not reliable for me so far. I think my soil stays a little too wet for them, but they are, you know, these are looking a little rough. I wouldn't spend $14 on this, no. And they have mums and kales and stuff like that. I had bought a kale one year and it got eaten completely by some type of bug. Just ate the whole thing, tore it apart. And mums I do love. I think they're so pretty, so iconic, but once they're done blooming, they're just done. And there's no amount of deadheading that really gets them to reflush. So, I mean, they're great for you have a company coming over and you want to decorate the front porch. That's about as far as it goes for me. That's just me. They do still have roses for 50% off. Not really in the market for a rose. I mean, there's some that are just beautiful, that are super eye-catching, but again, not really in the market for it. See, this sedum is on sale for $14.99. It's beautiful bicolor variegation on that. And then there's some allium, $14.99. You can see that. And there's some shrubs that came in. It's pretty cool. And I showed you these panicle hydrangeas before. This is a really pretty tree. What is this? What is this? This is purpley plum. It's beautiful. This dark foliage. Blooms early spring. Nice. 15 feet tall and wide. It's not crazy big. It's large, but not crazy big. -20, so I think again that's a zone 4 or 5. Not quite sure on that. It's a beautiful tree though, and it is $110. And this is a number 10 pot. That's pretty cool. Rose of Sharon. It's on a standard, which is nice. However, as you might have seen in my previous videos, the reseeding is just, whew. I don't know if that's like that everywhere, but I know in my yard is super obnoxious. Well, too soon. I want to love them, but I don't want to clean up after them. All right, here's some fruit trees. There's some shrubs. Some perennials back here. Some boxwoods. Might come back for some of those when they're half off. Not right now. All right, well that's gonna be it for this Home Depot run. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.